And hello everybody. Alright, so last time I promised that I was going to do a video every week, once a week, and the last time I posted up my first video was January 3rd, and it's now February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, which means I am a liar. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is a challenge. This is the whole point of the challenge, is to challenge yourself to do something, and if you fall off, you have to discipline yourself to keep going, right? So this is my mistake, and I learned from it. Make a promise that you can keep, so maybe I should do a video once a month instead of once a week because I'm too damn busy. But really, what happened was I was going to do the core high five videos, and that was going to be my next video, but then something came up where I felt like I should do a video of exposing yourself, and what happened was crazy. Like, the real reason why it took me so long to do this video was because I was really nervous to do it, and I had to talk to like everybody before doing the video, like, should I do this? Because I mean, it might not be a big deal to everyone else, but to me it was a huge deal because like of my pride. And I'm really trying to get that whole pride issue down and share things rather than keep everything and bottle everything up. And this is part of the challenge. This is a life challenge, right? So I'm supposed to figure out my flaws and correct them. Alright, so the whole thing about this video, exposing yourself. We have a tendency to have either a lot of pride, or some people don't care, they just put their business out there. But exposing yourself is not much of putting your business out there and saying everything about you and blasting it on Twitter or Facebook or any social media site. What this is more about is just things that you might be holding inside that's eating you up inside. This video is really about inspiring someone else through your story, and if you share that story, you can do exactly that. You can inspire someone else, you can motivate someone else, because realistically, nobody knows who's watching. No one knows who's really going through the same thing that you are going through, because you don't share it and they don't share it. There's a lot of things that if you just say something, you're like, wow, I'm going through the same thing, or wow, I can really relate to that, and that really inspires me to change, and that makes me feel better. That makes me feel like a better person, right? So I'm doing this video because of something that I just been holding to myself, and it makes me nervous because like I have a problem with exposing things about me that I feel like would make me feel weak or make me look like I'm not as strong as I am or feel like I am, or just pretty much exposing weaknesses. And I kept it from my family, and some of them know, but I kept them from my family in the beginning for a while, and from my friends. And when things started to happen, people were like, why are you going MIA? And why are you acting like this? Or why are you like that? Or what's wrong? Or why you disappeared? And I couldn't really share anything with them because I never really told them anything. In 2009, I was getting headaches, huge headaches and everything, and I was having blackouts. I was having like sharp pains in the back of my head. I was being nauseous. It was a lot of things. I was having a lot of symptoms of something, and I was ignoring it for a really long time, and I just didn't know what to do. And then I finally went to the doctor after a really long time, and I'm telling you, it was a really long time, and I come to find out I have a brain tumor in the back of my head. And you know, in my head it was just like, I'm so young, I can't have cancer, I can't, this is not real. And I didn't want to share with anyone because it made me feel weak. I didn't want someone coming up to me saying, oh my god, you have cancer, let me do this for you, let me do this for you. Oh, what do you need? Do you need this? Do you need help? And I just didn't want that to happen, especially with my family, because I didn't want to be a burden. And I had a lot of pride, and I wanted to be someone who was strong. I never really told anyone. I had to go through it by myself, and it was my fault that I had to go through that by myself. I had my daughter at the time, and I was working 2 jobs at the time. Well, first it was 1 job, and then after that I was battling with it for a couple of years, maybe 2 years, I believe. And then I found out that, you know, it was gone, you know, and I'm just like, wow, you know, I thought this was going to be a forever thing. And then 2011, towards the end of 2011, I found out that it was back. I had another brain tumor, and I'm like, okay, are you serious? Because I thought this was over. Like, once I had it and it was gone, And then it was worse than the last time, and it was serious. Like, my doctors were telling me, like, it's really a slim chance that this surgery is going to be successful. So, like, my chances were just, I don't know, it was bad. And I just didn't want to tell anyone. It was really stressful. I felt like I was dying, and I was so weak, and I was so tired, and I was so sad all the time. And people were like, wow, like, what's going on? Like, you're disappearing. You're looking so skinny. You're looking so sick. And it used to be embarrassing. I'm like, oh, I'm skinny because I want to be skinny. And it was just, no, I was sick. I was looking stressed out. I had the lines under my eyes, and it was bad. I started to tell my family, but I hadn't hid it for so long that they were actually upset with me at first that I wouldn't tell nobody. Like, the day that I even went for the knife surgery, I tried to go by myself. Like, I didn't even try to have anyone come with me. Like, it really did suck to go through all of that by myself. The way I told my friends was just so nonchalant. It was just so like, oh, you know, I got this. Yeah. And like, no one really took it as seriously as I did because I wasn't acting like it was a serious thing. So fast forward, I was going through this for a really long time, and what made me feel like I needed to do this video about exposing myself, and yes, it's a challenge for me. It's really hard for me to put something about myself out there, especially for everyone to see, like people I don't even know. But what made me really want to do this video is that one day I was at a gym and I was working out, and I overheard this woman talking, and I think it was to her dad or her uncle, because he seemed older or whatever. And I remember her saying, you know, I've been having these really sharp pains in the back of my head, and I've been feeling dizzy, and I've been feeling like I've been getting headaches every day, and it's really bothering me, and I feel like it could be a tumor. And the dad or uncle or whoever he was to her must have been related, because he was like, you always exaggerating situations. Every time something's wrong, you always feel like it's something crazy. Like, don't stress yourself out over that, because it could be something else. And, you know, you're going to panic, and then you're going to make it worse. Then she says, you know what, you're right. You know, I was going to go to the doctor, but, you know, I doubt it's that. And it was just crazy to me, because she took his advice and was just basically, I'm not going to get it checked out. And I wanted to go over there so bad and just say, excuse me, you know I don't know you, and I overheard your conversation. I'm not trying to be in your business, but I had the same exact symptoms years ago, and I didn't go to the doctor. And because I didn't go to the doctor, I found out that I made it worse, and I just waited so long, and it was already progressed. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you. I want to go over there to her and talk to her and tell her that this is serious and this is something that you should check out, just in case. But everything in my body told me not to go over there. And I was just like, I can't tell her that. I can't expose that about myself, because I'm going to look weak. And then it's going to look like I'm in her business, because I wasn't even supposed to be listening to her conversation. So did I go over there? No. Should I have come to think about it? Yes, I should have. I feel bad, because I was just thinking to myself, what if she did have a tumor in her head? Or what if she did have cancer? I could have saved her life by sharing what happened to me with her, and inspired her to go to the doctor. And I know, like, maybe she didn't have it, but you would never know. I might not even never see her again. That's when I decided to do this video. I said, you know, my fear of someone finding out about my past stopped me from potentially saving someone else's life. And that's something to me that's just like beyond me. That's everything that I could have done to do something for someone else. And I just thought to myself, you know, now it's time for me to expose myself, where this wouldn't be something that would stop me from helping someone else. Because I feel like saving someone else is more important than my fear. So hard. So yeah. So now I'm thinking, I had a bad past, and you know, I went through a lot of things, and now I'm cancer free. Oh, swag, right? And it was a long battle, it was a long journey, and it's something that I went through by myself, and with the close people that I was around that helped me and supported me. But like keeping it from other people only hindered me even more, and then it just stopped me. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to share with everyone. If you're going through something that's really, really bad, you don't have to tell the whole world like I'm doing right now, or telling the people that's going to watch this video. You can tell somebody close to you and maybe work up to telling more people, so that you can inspire other people to do the same, or feel better, or feel like they're not the only one going through the same thing. It's a lot of things that I've learned that it's hard for people to do, and maybe I don't understand it. Like someone who's gay or who don't want to tell people they're gay. Like, to me, I'm like, okay, if I was gay, I'll just tell somebody. But it's harder. You're not living in that situation, and that's not your situation. So you don't know how you would react if you were actually in the situation. So if you were to say, like, you know, well, let me tell somebody I'm gay, let me tell somebody I have cancer, let me tell somebody I have an STD or HIV, you know, and you feel like it's hard, it might be hard. It is hard for you. People shouldn't judge that. And for whatever reason you're holding it back, I understand completely. I just think it's time to start sharing to the world, whether you're saying anything or not. You're telling a lie to the world because you're holding something back that is a part of you, and a part of your growth, and a part of your spirit, and a part of something that can make change. Look, make change. I got the shirt on. The people are capable of doing so much if they just put their pride to the side and they put that fear to the side. And I know it's harder than it seems. I'm so sick of holding that piece of me inside, because the truth, I had cancer, and I am a cancer survivor. I didn't even look at the strength in that. Like, you overcame something that kills thousands and thousands of people. You overcame something that people are going through now that may feel like they can't overcome. That's the same thing with being gay. Like, you can't overcome being gay. You can overcome what it takes to expose that side of you. You can overcome anything that's stopping you from exposing that truth. If something's going on with you, you feel like you're dying on the inside, maybe you should just talk to someone. See that there are more people out there that's going through what you're going through. I feel good right now. I mean, I didn't even post this video yet. I feel absolutely amazing, because that's a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. And now I feel like I can just be myself. I can post whatever I want to post about cancer. I can be headstrong about it. I can do whatever I want. And I should be proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself. There's a bunch of people who might feel like you are amazing. So here's my challenge to you. Share something about yourself with someone. And it don't have to be a stranger like I'm doing it for other people. It don't have to be like that. Just share something about yourself to someone and kind of get it off your chest. And if anyone had any questions about it, they can feel free to comment and ask me anything. I know what cancer is, and I know how it can develop from pretty much anything, because me keeping that inside is selfish, because I can share something that can possibly save someone's life. My challenge to you, expose yourself. Comment below, subscribe. That wasn't even convincing. Oh, let's try this again. Let's make this a happy video, because I just went on a rant. Subscribe and comment. I really want you guys to take on this challenge. I want to see something from you. What's the process of exposing yourself? 1, just think about what you want to say. 2, think about who you want to say it to. And 3, try to think of the end result of not someone being angry or judging you or feeling like someone is gonna think hardly of you. Think of how it can help someone else, because when you think of the positive rather than negative, it makes it a little bit more easier to expose it. I'm gonna think about who's going through the same thing as me or something similar to it. So I feel like it's better to help the positive rather than feed the negative and hold these things in. So until next time, I'm glad this is over, because wow. Any questions you can ask me. Seriously, expose yourself, inspire someone. We're too freaking old. Are you kidding me? I shouldn't even be cursing, because my grandmother is gonna be watching this or something, and I'm not trying to get that phone call, you know. But anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, please share, and I will talk to you and see you next time in my next video. It will be more of a light video. We won't be so serious, okay? So, peace.